All right, settle everyone. And music.
Pum, peep, pop, pita, pop, pop, pada, pa, pump, pump, pita, pump, pump, padam, padim, pump, pada. Nice guys. Ta, tiga, tan, chida, tan. I would love to just key you into the storyboard that I have for this film, just so you kind of have a context of like, what does it all mean, and what are we doing here? Well, this was, like when I picked the music, I thought this was going to be a stage work. One of my main inspirations for that was Alexander Calder, who is a mid-century sculpture artist. You would recognize his mobiles that are like, they're like, you know, little hanging things all on a wire, and they're a little Tim Burton-esque and like usually primary colors and asymmetrical. They're very kinetic, and then they were like, okay, no, this is a film. And I was like, okay, well, might as well go to MoMA, because I was like, I'm already in this art space.
Almost all of my work for the 2020 season has come out of this room, so super excited to share it with you guys. Typically, the choreographer has the music that really sets the tone for them, and so for me, that's the jumping point with color and fabrics, weight of fabric, texture, things like that. So this is where I'm putting all that information and trying to make sense of it all. I like what you wrote in that document you sent me about Calder's work being, it's like how it will be paralleled with your people.
Eta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That
6, 7.
Not one person can move without affecting the others. It's beautiful. I think that will translate really well too.
Yeah, and I'm always stricken by like how it doesn't look like it should be balanced, but it is.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's something that we're really like thinking as we explore the concept of equity and like recognizing people's differences instead of trying to like make everybody uniform.
3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think there's just like a really big difference between unity and uniformity, and I think like acknowledging those differences and like the asymmetry of life, even though it can still be balanced but not symmetrical and not like perfect and clean and all of these things.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just love that idea that everything is connected, and even if one little piece moves over here, like the whole thing shifts. And I just thought, A, that lends to my movement anyway, because I really love to work with big groups, but B, that's like totally what we're dealing with this pandemic anyway, is just like we all affect each other, and every action has a reaction and consequences, whether good or bad. And the dancers will be integrated into the architecture of the space, but I'm using two of these spaces, which is the Opera House and the museum. I really wanted to like think about how to keep questioning what those are and how they serve us. I think there's a really great opportunity to kind of like transcend those spaces and what they mean to everybody. The most beautiful thing about any art form is like it really allows us an experience to connect with people we might not even think we have anything in common with, or like realize that we have shared experiences, or see something in a new way, or see beauty in something that we wouldn't necessarily recognize on our own.